Good morning to you. Welcome to Pittsburgh Today Live. I'm Christine Sorensen. Well, you know, Saturday was a big St. Patrick's Day parade in Pittsburgh. Well, today we're celebrating another Saint's Day, St. Joseph's Day, coming up this Saturday. Rizzi of Rizzo's Malabar Inn says the feast for St. Joseph's Day is one of the most important feasts in all of Italy because it's also Father's Day in Italy. It's a day that brings families together, and Rizzi is here to make some of the specialties of the feast for us today. And speaking of families, segment. First, celebrating the Feast of St. Joseph's Day, we're cooking with Rizzi of Rizzo's Malabar Inn. Next, when Pittsburgh Today Live comes right back. While many people will be celebrating St. Patrick's Day this week, at one local Italian restaurant, this week is all about St. Joseph. Rizzo's Malabar Inn in Crabtree, Westmoreland County is celebrating St. Joseph's feast. For generations, people have been coming from all over to celebrate the feast with Italian food, ornamental bead breads, and cookies known as St. Joseph's hands. And Rizzi of Rizzo's Malabar Inn is here to tell us about the feast and show us how to make these special cookies. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about this feast and what it means in your family especially.
The feast, my grandmother always made what they called St. Joseph pans, which is a chichi bean cookie. It's filled with chichi beans, honey, sugar.
Okay.
And the name is everybody's big question.
Right,
why the pans?
pans.
Why the pans? So actually calzone would be what they, yeah, because they're the half moon shape.
Yeah,
they're called calzones.
And it looks like what I would think of more of a calzone.
Pizza type calzone shape,
yeah.
But they call them cavazoons, which is the dialect for pans.
Okay.
And they're made on St. Joseph's Day on different villages in Italy.
So what is St. Joseph's Day? Because we don't celebrate that here in America as much.
St. Joseph's Day is Italy's Father's Day.
Oh.
So the Italian government declared it Father's Day of Italy, so he's the foster father of Jesus. So they celebrate throughout Italy. Every village makes their own...
oh, so for Joseph, Mary and Joseph.
Right.
Not Joseph.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So every village or town makes their own fried pastry. So they say that he's the patron saint of the frying pan.
I like it.
So frying pans come out in everybody's home, and they fry different pastries. They might make zeppoli, they may make strufoli, and our family always made the cavazoons.
Nice. And tell me about these things you brought over here. These are also kind of part of the celebration?
Yes, the bread. Sicily is famous for their bread. So they make an altar in honor of St. Joseph.
Wow.
And they make different types of breads. And there's figs in the filling of the dough here to stand out. These are peacocks.
Beautiful.
And they're made to represent immorality. Every dough has a specific and its reason for being made.
Neat.
A double-headed eagle would be for a coat of arms for a family's coat of arms, something like that.
Yeah.
The traditional Easter bread of Italy with colored eggs in it, and you can color the eggs or you can leave them white. You just bake them in the bread.
Pretty.
And you bake the eggs in the bread, don't boil them and then put them in the bread.
Oh.
So they actually bake in the oven along with the bread.
Interesting. Very cool. All right, so you're going to show us how to make these, is that right?
I'm going to show you how to make them, yes.
Okay, cool.
So we rolled out our dough, we made some circles here, okay? We put a little bit of the chichi bean filling in.
And what kind of dough is this?
It's just a sweet dough with oil and sugar.
Okay.
It doesn't rise.
And now wait, I don't know what chichi beans are. What is this?
Chichi beans, garbanzo beans, chickpeas. Everybody has a different name for them. They're the little, like hummus.
Right, right.
All the rage right now, hummus.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's what the same bean.
And you put something sweet in there too?
Sugar, honey, cinnamon, and lemon. Now some families put orange in theirs, but we always put lemon in ours.
Okay.
So make a little circle, about a 3-inch circle, fold it over, and then just go like that to press it shut.
Okay.
I'm going to flour this fork for you.
Oh, okay.
And you go right around there and close it.
Oh, I see. Does that make it pretty and closed all in one?
Yeah, pretty and closed all at one time.
Very cool. And now you're going to fry these things.
Yes, we're going
to
just go around just to make sure that the dough is sealed there.
Oh, I see.
See that?
And what is this little contraption?
This is just a pasta cutter. This is older than I am.
Is that from your passed down through the generations?
No, it's actually a friend of mine.
Oh, okay. Well, how many generations now at your restaurant?
4. I'm the 4th.
My goodness,
my brother and I
so
are the
cool.
4th.
We've got some pictures, I think, if we can show maybe some of your family here. Tell me who we're looking at on the picture here.
That is my great grandparents, Giuseppe and Rosina DeFloria. That would be my mother's grandparents.
And they came here from Italy?
They came here from the village of Church Maggiore.
Okay.
Which is a small town outside of Campobasso.
Okay. And this was one of the original original Rizzo's restaurant?
That was the grocery store that they opened up before the restaurant. That's my
Okay.
Great Grandmother Anna standing there.
Cool.
So, and that's actually the restaurant facade in 1935.
Oh my goodness, isn't that amazing?
When it first opened, yeah. Now that's my dad and brother and I.
Nice. That is so cool. I love hearing all the generations. I just love that.
Yeah, four.
4 generations.
4 generations later in the village of Crabtree.
That is so cool.
That one's opening.
Okay, so you just let these things
Just fried till they're golden brown.
Okay.
About a minute, 2 minutes. Just keep turning them over. Sometimes a little bit of the chi-chi comes out, but that's all right.
Okay. And tell me what you guys do to celebrate St. Joseph's at your restaurant.
At the restaurant, we set up a large table with all the decorative breads, and we give away about 3,000 of these cavazoons.
Whoa.
Yeah, we make 3,000 of them.
All right, I'm going to try one while we're here. I'm dying to see what they taste like.
They don't taste anything like chi-chi beans, garbanzos, whatever you want to call it.
No,
They're
the
good,
same
huh?
texture. But you wouldn't think it was the same thing because it's so sweet. That is delicious. And last time we were here, we were talking about your wonderful cookbook, which I've been enjoying at home. It's really wonderful, and the pictures and stories are so cool. Tell me a little bit about the restaurant for people who may not have seen it last time, what you guys serve and do there.
The restaurant serves this pretty mainstream Italian spaghetti and meatballs, our veal parmesan, beef braciole, chicken romano, things like that. Our cooking comes from the Abruzzi region, which is sort of southeast, you know, along the Adriatic coast. It runs the beautiful area there, resorts, stuff like that. And the cookbook sells for $31.75 with the tax, and it has the restaurant story from 1935 up until the present day.
Wow.
Rizzo's, with all our little secret recipes.
So where did the name Rizzo's come from?
Rizzo's comes from my grandfather's real name was Rizzo, which I'm named after.
Okay.
And they nicknamed him Rizzo.
Okay.
And they called me Rizzi.
Rizzi, just so we wouldn't get confused.
Right, exactly.
Okay, I got it. I love it. Good stuff. Well, this is absolutely delicious. Thank you for sharing the St. Joseph's feast with us. And for a copy of today's recipe, visit kdka.com/PTL. We have it posted for you there, or you can find it in Rizzi's new cookbook called Cooking with Rizzi. Or come and try it for yourself at the restaurant for the Feast of St. Joseph celebration. It's going on Thursday through Saturday at Rizzo's Malabar Inn in Crabtree, Westmoreland County. Just ahead.